Greetings, I'm Kathy Green with Christian News and Interviews. Let me start off by saying that I rarely watch news. I read the paper, I go online and I find news articles, but I rarely watch any news channels these days because all of it is just so boring and everyone is copying each other. No one is coming up with any unique articles, and it's all negative. So I just, CNN's, MSNBC, Fox, I stay away from all of them these days. All they do is report each other's stories and talk about each other and complain about politics. And there's so much going on in this world for them to talk about. All they talk about is the same boring news angles and stories. So with that in mind, I can honestly say that I've only watched Chris Cuomo's show a few times. I found him, when I did watch him, I found him interesting. I usually would watch him whenever he would have his brother on, Andrew. And I thought that they were just adorable brothers. I thought that, just typical brothers. I like to watch the banter between the two of them. And I really did watch him a little bit when he had COVID, and he explained the impact that COVID had on his life and the life of his family. So he recently was fired because he defended his brother. I mean, duh, who wouldn't defend their own flesh and blood? And of course, women are coming out of the woodworks claiming that they were sexually harassed. My thought is, these days you can't give anyone a compliment, because if you do, they accuse you of sexual harassment. So whether or not this handsome man who has a wife, whether or not he sexually harassed all these women, I don't know. But I'm going to choose to say I don't believe it. Do I believe that he complimented some women? Yes. But I don't believe that he sexually harassed anyone. And people can believe whatever they want. I don't believe it. But what my question is now, though, is why is there a concerted effort during this age of cancellation? This man is not a serial killer. He hasn't killed anyone, hasn't physically attacked anyone, hasn't stabbed anyone, hasn't ordered a hit on anyone, hasn't committed any crimes that I'm aware of. Why is there a concerted effort to destroy this man's life and to possibly drop him into bankruptcy? What's up with this? Listen to this. CNN won't pay Chris Cuomo severance. HarperCollins pulls the former anchor's coming book. There's no respect for the fact that he was the top anchor over at CNN. And that's a pathetic, CNN their ratings are not good. But this man brought life to CNN. And their way of thanking him is to not pay him a penny in severance. And then HarperCollins has decided to pull his coming book. Why? He hasn't been to court. See, this is supposed to be the United States of America. This man hasn't been to court. No one has proven sexual harassment against this man. So why was his book pulled? I'm very disturbed about what's going on in this country. And again, I don't know this man. I don't really watch his show that often, but it's not about the man. It's about the situation. Why is there concerted effort to destroy this man's life? Chris Cuomo won't get severance from CNN and lost a publishing deal for a coming book. The latest fallout from the former CNN anchor's involvement in helping his brother. Who wouldn't help their brother? Again, he didn't shoot anybody, didn't kill anybody, he didn't order any hits. So if he gave his brother some advice, who wouldn't? During a virtual town hall meeting with employees on Tuesday, CNN President Jeff Zucker said the network won't pay Mr. Cuomo a severance, according to people familiar with the matter. Mr. Zucker also said he wished Chris Cuomo had taken a leave of absence in May when allegations that he participated in strategy sessions with his brother first surfaced. These people are trash. They have no loyalty to anybody. On Tuesday, HarperCollins publisher said its Custom House imprint has canceled Deep Denial, Chris Cuomo's coming book. A description on Amazon referred to the book as a provocative analysis of the harsh truths that the pandemic and Trump years have exposed about America. I'm curious as to why they felt the need to cancel this man's book. I'm not understanding. But that's not all. Listen to this. Mr. Cuomo also lost his weekday radio show broadcast by Sirius XM Holdings, in which he said on Monday he was ending to focus on next steps. So he's going to lose everything that he's built up. I don't understand it. Chris has gone further than he told me and told other members of our senior executive team, Mr. Zucker said. And I guess he's referring to his help of his brother. To me, oh, he's talking about sexual harassment, possibly. Who knows? I find this whole situation to be really sad. It's a sad commentary on our country. It's a sad commentary on who we are and where we are. He's a journalist, but he's a journalist who can't have an opinion. He's a journalist, but he's a journalist who can't help his brother or advise his brother. He's a journalist and an attorney, by the way, who can't defend himself because he's been accused of harassment and that he's presumed guilty in a country where you're supposed to be innocent before proven guilty. Anyway, tell me what you think. I think it's pathetic and sad.